Buongiorno a tutti, buongiorno, buongiorno.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, and first of all, thank you for coming to Transitions presentation. I know that we are all here very busy in the exhibition, so it's a great pleasure to have you all here today. Well, let's have a rock start with Transitions. So how comes that we have a Fiat 500 with the Transitions brand on the doors? Well, you will discover this later, because my goal today is to show Transitions to you from a different light. And light is extremely important for presenting Transitions, especially in Italia. My name is Alessandra Barzacchi, as you can see here. So with me, Laurent Dosville, who will join me in a couple of minutes. He is the Commercial Director Europe at Essilor. So we're ready for this journey, a journey that starts from light. And light is really the key word when we talk about Transitions, because light is life for us, but light is also key for our eyes. Even more so today in our today's context. But let's start this journey together with a video.
La luce è vita, circonda il nostro mondo, è uno spettro che irradia colori. Amiamo la luce perché scalda le nostre anime. Senza luce, come potremmo mantenere le relazioni con gli altri, vivere la nostra vita e contemplare la bellezza? I nostri occhi catturano la luce. La vista inizia quando gli occhi vengono raggiunti dalla luce. Lavorano costantemente al variare delle diverse condizioni di luminosità. I nostri occhi sono preziosi. Ogni giorno siamo esposti a diverse fonti di luce che ormai fanno parte della nostra vita. In ogni momento, ovunque, con qualsiasi dispositivo digitale, vogliamo vedere la vita al massimo e goderci ogni istante. A volte dimentichiamo di prenderci cura dei nostri occhi. Alcune luci in interni ed esterni possono essere nocive e mettere a rischio i nostri occhi, che sono molto sensibili alla luce. Questo causa fastidio e affaticamento visivo. È arrivato il momento di amare ancora di più i nostri occhi, controllando la luce.
We are living in a magnificent world made of light, but this is also important for our daily business. Light also means unmet needs for the eyes of the people, especially of spectacle wearers. Unmet needs, there are basically two. And this is what is reported by the audience. These are the results of a survey conducted by Transitions. 9 spectacle wearers out of 10 say they have light-sensitive eyes, and 9 out of 10 says that they suffer from eye strain at the end of the day. So these are actually needs that are unmet so far, and that require something from us. We have to move from unmet needs to a very important activity in our daily business, which is light management. The management of light for the eyes of the audience, for the light of our customers, and that is really paramount. It's a sign of professionalism by the industry, by opticians as a whole, but it is at the same time also a great opportunity for growth for opticians, for optic centers. This is, let's say, a frontier on which we can start to work. And in this respect, Transitions offers a very important support to us. Historically, Transitions have been the leading company in the field of light management, the management of light for our customers' eyes. It is a great opportunity for growth, I was saying, but what does it mean, growing with Transitions? If we look at our market, we have two possibilities for growth through Transitions. First, to work in order to convert as many clear lens permanent wearers as possible. Why should we offer a clear lens today to our customers when we have lenses that offer multiple benefits to them? And this is a great opportunity for growth. The second area of growth implies the search for new, younger spectacle wearers. There is a new target of spectacle wearers who are interested in Transitions. Well, they are between 25 and 40 years of age, the so-called millennials, and these are the closest target for our brand today. Those working on this market may wonder, well, okay, but Transition has been existing for many years. Photochromic lenses have been there for many years. Are we really sure that we have such potential for growth? Well, the answer to this question is yes, and we do have a great potential for growth, both in our domestic markets, Italy, and on the European markets. And in this respect, I would like to call Laurent, our head of sales in Europe for Transitions, to the stage. He will talk about some facts and figures on the European market.
I will speak English, but will try to do my best to explain you what is the opportunity for Italy and also for Europe, because we have a very good opportunity for transitions across Europe in the coming years. So first of all, if we look together at where we are in the different areas of the world, and more specifically in Italy we are sold 1 out of 10 consumers, wearers in Italy. So we represent 10% of the market, of the total lens market, while in the US, 1 lens out of 5 sold in the US market are Transitions lenses and photochromic lenses. So basically we have a lot of opportunities. We are slightly below in Europe. And what is our objective at Transitions is to help you to convert clear lens wearers into Transitions wearers. What we know, in order to make it happen, we know that in the markets where we have a high level of penetration rate, we are well supported by the distribution, and we know in some markets some distributors that are selling Transitions to 1 out of 3 of their customers, but also at the independent level across ECPs, some ECPs that are almost recommending Transitions to 2 out of 3 customers. So which means that our objective should be to support you to better address your customers and to better introduce the benefit of Transitions lenses. So this is our mission, and we'll make sure that we can come in the coming years with the best support and the best tools to make it happen. If I move in the potential to look at it a different way, on the left-hand side, you have some graph. And Italy is well performing on single vision lenses compared to other markets. You can see that we have opportunities on single vision to drive the penetration rate over single vision above 9%, but we still have some opportunities to drive higher also the penetration rate of progressive lenses with low addition, where we are at 20%. So we have these opportunities that we can address. So what would that mean? If we were focusing in Europe on the 1944 years old segment of population wearers, it represents 78 million wearers that we can address. So it's huge opportunity for us. And only in single vision, if we were achieving the same level of penetration rate in single vision than in progressive lenses, it would mean 52 million per year of transition lenses sold across Europe. So it's really massive. And the good news is that all of that is supported by a strong need. The strong need is related to the light sensitivity, as already explained by Alessandra. So basically, today we know that younger wearers are declaring 88% of the time that they are light sensitive, which means that if we explain them well the product, 1 out of 2 today are willing to purchase the lens. So, and we can still improve their understanding of the category and the technology. How can we do it? If we look at the right-hand side, we can clearly see here that today we are recommending transitions to older wearers. While if we were focusing more on the need first, are you light sensitive? We should recommend transitions to all age groups and therefore better impact the penetration rate on the proposal, whatever the age group is. So we should focus on the need of wearers first, and the age group should come second. Okay? So basically, I think the best way to make it happen is to have a strong plan for Italy.
Yes. Thank you, Laurent. Stavo andando in inglese, torno in italiano.
I go back to Italian. So, we've seen that there's a potential of growth that is interesting and a lot of work to do. For permanent wearers of eyeglasses and younger audience, it's one of the objectives that we set in transitions for the 2019 plan and for the next few years to expand the category and attract younger clients and single vision lenses specifically. In order to do this, we worked, and if we want to conquer younger audience with a product like transitions, we need to speak the language and think about how today the world of major brands, big companies communicate with the audience. Think about Apple. Extremely complex products made cool and simple. Have you ever read the instructions of the iPhone or of the iPad, perhaps? Well, big brands communicate in a simple way with a straightforward, instinctual language and with an image that is cool. So I'm very happy to tell you that Transitions is the first brand in the lens world that increases the so-called cool factor. It becomes cool and it transforms the lens into a desirable product. You may have already seen this new image that was used for the media campaign autumn last year and is about to be used for the media campaign in March, and with great pleasure I'd like to show you the story of Transitions and its new face.
The
Well, when I told you that we have increased the cool factor, that's what I meant. Specifically, what you've seen is a short movie that tells you the new story and shows you the new faces of transitions. As you've seen, something stylish. But speaking the language of potential audience of transitions doesn't just mean changing the image, but it also means finding a language that allows to understand the benefits of the product, but especially, and that's our task, supporting all transitions partners, professionals of vision and the optical channel in making the benefits of the product known to their own clients, basically. So, along with this new image, we also have the benefits of transition, and you shall now see.
Keep my hands on myself. Pick up dust them all, put them back up on the shelf. Kiss my little baby girl as a need. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Got another mouth to feed. Leave it with the babysitter, mama call the grave digger. Gone with the falling leaves. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might have had your fill, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, I feel it still. We could fight a war for peace. Give in to that easy living, goodbye to my hopes and dreams. I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, I feel it still. Might have had your fill, but I feel it still.
Molti benefici.
Many benefits for transitions, so much value for our clients in a single lens. So from clear to dark, back and forth without never stopping. They get activated when you have light. And daily protection, we should stress it. Transitions lenses offer 100% of UV block and advanced dynamic protection against blue violet light indoors. When your client is sitting at the desk and is working with their own PC or sitting on the sofa watching YouTube with the iPad, at least 20% indoor with signature and blue light, it gets to 34% extra active and protection against blue light that is dynamic. The lens gets active and becomes dark, and so the level of blue light protection increases when it is necessary. So outdoors, blue light contained in sunlight. So daily protection against UV blue light, relaxed vision. Stop squeezing the eyes. It's the best solution for all wearers that are light sensitive and trend. We are in Italy. It's a fashionable style at the top. Thanks to the new collection of style colors, you see there emerald, amber, amethyst, sapphire blue. And I'd like you to notice that I'm wearing the new colors of the Style Colors collection, and the Wow Effect Style Mirrors collection. Today we can meet the style needs also of more sophisticated users finding the most beautiful combinations, stylish combinations with any type of frame. So I would say that we are in front of a universe that supports us a lot in our growth path. But novelties don't end here, right, Laurent? As you perfectly know, there's an important novelty, a revolution for transitions, a revolution.
Correct. And if we want to be well known and better known by consumer, a good way to expose our brand to broader range of consumer is to explore new segment of product. And basically, this product developed with Johnson & Johnson, AccuView Oasis with Transitions, Light Intelligent Technology, is the first time that we can develop a variable lens, contact lens, I would say. And this technology and this development has been awarded, and we are very proud about it. One of the top 50 best innovation of 2018 by Time magazine. So it's wow, it's really great. And this will allow us to be very visible in the households and making the consumer that are wearing contact lenses facing our brand on a daily basis. And we should not forget that 85% of contact lens wearers are also wearing glasses. So they are basically the same target of consumer for us. If I move back to some potential awareness as we speak about exploring new segments, exploring new age groups. So basically we should discuss about awareness.
Yes, dobbiamo tenere d'occhio.
We should follow the launch of AccuView lenses with transitions because it will be a potential for everybody. It will make transitions message known, and this will bring with itself a benefit for ophthalmic lenses. Let's put the various themes in a sequence at this point. We have the product, we have new mirror colors, we have a lens with multi-benefits, a new image of the brand, a new language to speak about benefits, and what's missing? Piece of information. And once again, it's positive. So what you see here, and as I tell you very briefly, it tells us that Transitions enjoys good health in the Italian market. Why? Look here on the right. Total Transitions awareness in Italy is approximately 63%. So very high percentage. I might compare it to a famous brand of frames that we all know in Italy, whose awareness is a bit higher than 70, but we're speaking about a fashion brand, and knowing that Transitions ophthalmic lenses have an awareness of 63%, it means that they're so well known, and all the indicators are positive. So intent to ask about using is high, 49-50%. Purchase intent over 40, once again high, and the novelty, the interesting novelty from our data and the research carried out in Italy and Europe, such values are high. Also for the millennials category, those that are under 40 years of age, between 25 and 40 years of age. So we have fertile ground in front of us to propose and to manage the light of our clients and propose transitions. There's a but in all of this. As you can see, in the top part of the pyramid, when you ask, have you ever used it, the percentage collapses. It's a real funnel from awareness, intent to ask, purchase intent, and it's obvious that there's a narrowing of the funnel in terms of proposal. So we have statistics telling us that 7 wearers out of 10 leave an optical center without ever getting a proposal. And we have a top range product, and our objective is to make it famous. Today, there are some barriers in the optical channel, and this barrier is not due to specific reasons. And so we want to convey the message of transitions to the optical channel with an ambitious plan. In 2019, big projects for transitions in Italy. I'm glad to announce that Transitions has chosen once again Italy as one of the 2 reference countries in Europe. The other one is France, for an additional investment in Italy, and this additional investment will lead us to have a very strong plan for 2019.
Da marzo nei
So starting from March, in March, April, there will be a multi-channel media campaign with a significantly higher investment, plus 45% compared to the previous years. So this campaign will harness multiple media, TV, Facebook, social media, and the web, with the aim of keeping brand awareness, image, and the relevance of Transitions for consumers high. Let's now get to the reason for the Fiat 500 with Transition branding. In 2019, throughout Italy, there will be a team of brand promoters, 6 young, dynamic people who are so very lively, and some of them are already known to us. One of them is sitting here in this room, by the way. And this team will go and visit the Italian optic centers to promote the brand awareness and to help optic centers offer the Transitions brand to their customers. This is the project that will be implemented in spring. The Fiat 500 is going to be the car driven by our brand promoters. And in the map, you see the regions that they will start working. Lombardy, Veneto, Piedmont, Liguria, and Lazio. But we do hope this is just the beginning of a great success that will allow us to increase the number of brand promoters throughout Italy. 6 regions, by the way, is already a good coverage for the campaign. Within this project, we will also have a trainer who will be fully dedicated to Transitions and will help all customers and retailers explain the reasons, the benefits, and the pluses of the product. Annual support is, of course, confirmed. You see window displays, demo and store displays, and the certificates of authenticity that confirm when delivering the lenses the authenticity of the Transitions product. But this is not all. However, I cannot tell you about all the novelties today, so I want to have the chance of speaking to you a second time for the rest of the novelties. We are also designing a special ad hoc project in order to identify and use special communications channels with the millennials. It's an ambassadors project, so you have to stay tuned because we will discover this project in a matter of a few weeks. In order to implement this very ambitious plan, and most of all, in order to make sure that the right focus and the right support is available on the domestic market, Transition decided to implement an ad hoc team. So Alessandra too, so myself will be part of this team. There will be a specific team with trade marketing specialists, business intelligence specialists, the promoters, and a person who will be in charge of training, as I said. The only goal of this team is to support the sales of transitions and our daily business on the domestic market. So I would say there are many novelties in the pipeline, and we've got a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm, and I hope I have been able to transfer this energy to you all. If you're not fully convinced yet, I'd like to call Laurent again, because I would like to show you 4 facts that, on top of what we've said so far, confirm the reason why
we need to invest in transitions.
So thank you, Alessandra. So first, I think we need to invest because, as you have seen, we have a strong plan for Italy. So stronger media, you have seen that, stronger team, stronger support, stronger tool, a lot of energy. Alessandra, so we really believe that we will achieve a great year in Italy. But besides that, we stand for category development. Transitions has been investing year after year for developing the category of photochromic lenses, of transition lenses across the world, being the #1 recommended lens around the world and the best known brand transitions around the world. So basically, this is the first reason why altogether we can succeed. We have a strong brand and we can all join making this brand even stronger, benefiting about the added value and making sure that we address all the opportunity of the market. A brand doesn't stand by itself if we don't have a strong innovation plan. And basically, Transitions has been the innovator for years. We have been the first one launching the plastic photochromic lens, first one launching the variable tint polarized lenses, the first one launching the contact lens Transitions, light intelligent lenses with AccuView Oasis. So as you can see, this is really what we have been doing year after year is investing only behind the photochromic category at R&D level, where we have more than 100 people, developing more than 1,200 patents on a lot of solutions in terms of photochromic dyes, which means that we have an innovative pipeline that is very well prepared for the future. And we know that accelerating this year is really a good time for this market. After, we can consider as well that we are supporting the need of a lot of people around the world. And today we have more than 70 million people that are benefiting from transition lenses benefits. And you have seen the benefits are really clarified with nice tools, nice videos. And today we think that these 70 millions can really increase across the world very fast. When we put a lot of energy and focus after one category like we do, it's really rewarding to see that we achieve a high level of satisfaction. And this satisfaction is even higher than a very famous brand. I won't make any advertising about the brand today, but just for you to know that the level of satisfaction of the transition wearers is really, really high. And it's really key for us when we develop this business, and also for you, because when you do the effort to recommend transition lenses, to explain the benefit, to answer the need of light sensitivity, you have to do it only once. After the purchase, the repurchasing intent is very high as well. So basically, as soon as you answer the need of your consumer once, they will keep getting in new products, of course, but staying in the category of transition lenses. And last but not least, I think we have a lot of elements to share.
Yes, sì, un aspetto oltre a quello che ci ha appena raccontato.
Besides what Laurent has just said, what is really impressive is the purchase intent, which is almost 90%. And I think that is the dream of any company, of any product or business, because this is what all the people are looking for. So binding one's own customers, the idea of fulfilling fulfilling a need that generates up to 90% customer binding is really very strong. And another element, which is likewise strong, is the idea of the financial leverage. I will not go into the details of numbers. I just would like to give you a prompt for further thinking. As of today, the average market penetration in Italy for transition is 10%. This means that 1 out of 10 spectacle wearers wear transitions lenses. If together with our optic centers, if we assume we can increase this penetration, we can double this penetration rate to 10%, and this would mean 2 out of 10 wearers. It's not that impressive or unreachable. Well, in so doing, we would release a very important lever on the market. But even more than that, every single customer of ours would be able to experience the benefit in terms of increase in turnover when converting a wearer of clear lenses to transitions lens wearers. Well, this would not mean increasing the number of lenses sold. This would mean recommend more added value lenses to the customers, and this would generate a very important financial leverage for the optic centers. This is a simulation. You see that by simply doubling the penetration rate of the market from 1 to 2 out of 10 wearers, the benefits in terms of sales with transitions would be equal to 27%. Well, this is just an idea, just an input for you for thinking. This is it as far as my presentation is concerned. I hope I've been able to transfer to you this energy, the great novelties and innovations of our investment plan in Italy. If you wish to see the new Fiat 500 with the Transitions brand, you can come and see us in Hall 4, stand K19L20. Thank you very much, and thank you, Laurent. Thank you.